Good morning students. My name is Neha Singh. I am your social study teacher. Students, I hope you have given your exams nicely and must be hoping for good results. I am also hoping, especially for social study. And you must be missing the classes since 1 week, and before that we were doing revision. So there was a gap for a little bit. You must not have received videos. So again, now it's time to revise the previous topic regarding the same chapter, and the name of the chapter is Human, Environment, Settlement, Transport and Communication. Chapter number 7 in Geography. Students, before the revision classes, we have discussed about the settlement, the permanent settlement and the temporary settlement. Human environment, the second topic was transport. In that we have discussed about the railways, about the roadways and about the waterways. Today, if you go to the chapter, you will come across the third part, that is the airways. As you can see a plane just next behind me, Indian Airways. It seems that today the means of transport, the fourth topic is airways. I know most of you have traveled through plane from one place to another. Some may be willing to join. Maybe in future you will go. That is a very different type of experience. Let us now discuss in detail about the airways. Children, airways is the fastest way of transportation nowadays in the early 20th century. It started. The other point to remember is that it is the expensive one because of the high fuel cost. When the plane is moving on, goes one place to another, it takes fuels and that fuel costs a lot. So the expense is much higher as related to the others. The third point is that children, you must have heard about the word traffic. Do you know? We also have air traffic. There are certain routes when the pilots fly the plane from one place to another. There are air traffic control people who guide them. When the weather is smooth, it goes according to the schedule. But do you know, like sometime when there is fog and storm, there is a disturbance there in the air traffic control room. So they manage according to that. They just change the route and whatever they feel to make the traffic smooth, they do that. So remember that there is adverse conditions in the airway route when there is storm or fog. Children, when you see the news during the flood or any natural calamity where we are not able to reach on the spot with the road and trains, do you know what goes there and help the needy people? The helicopters. Yes, you are right. We have seen that the helicopters go and they provide the food, clothes, medicine, drinking water. So helicopter is also one of the very important means. Children, sometimes to reach at a distant place is not possible through road and train or water. So how do we go there? With the airplanes or the helicopters? helicopters. So they are useful for this situation also and some distinct places also. So they are very useful. Have you heard about the international airports? Have you visited there? Some of the are mainly are in Delhi, Mumbai, New York, London. Here also Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Delhi. We have international flights going from there, and we have domestic flights which go inside our country. So I hope you have understood about the means of transport, airways. Students, as you can see behind me, there are letters, telephone, radio. Do you know what are these? These are the means of communication. We have other means also which we will be discussing later on. But first you need to know what is communication. So communication is the process of conveying message to others. So with the advancement in the field of communication, there has been a revolution in the world. Children, earlier what happened when there was an incident or when the Prime Minister said something or the government introduced anything, it came through newspaper, it took time. It takes time. It had one day, you have to wait, then some incident when it was reported, then it was printed, then the people got. We used to write letters, then it used to reach, then we got to know what is happening with our relatives, what he or she has sent. But now, what is the fastest one? Just WhatsApp, call, email, we have Facebook, Instagram, so many things. Whatever you are thinking, if somewhere there is an accident, some new opening, school, anything, new government policy, anything, everything is on our eyes in a minute. So there is a revolution in the communication area. For means of communication, the means which facilitate and gives information to masses people, means a lot of people, mass of people, that is known as the mass media. Like the newspaper, the news channel, they provide to a large number of people. That's why it is known as the mass media. Children, do you know one important thing? Have you heard about satellite? You can see the picture behind me. This has helped a lot in the means of communication. Like, for example, they have made communication faster. How? Because they have helped in survey of forest, underwater, mineral, weather forecast, everything. These informations we get through the satellites. They have made our work easier. One more point before I forget, we should discuss is that wireless telephonic communication, the mobile phones we use. What is? It works through the satellite. The wireless telephonic communication telephone became very popular today. Don't forget that without the help of these satellites, we were not able to do, or we will not be using these means of communication so easily. So, behind the revolution in the field of communication, one most point is satellite. So children, with this topic, our chapter ends. I hope you have understood the chapter. Please read the chapter one more time and have a pencil with you. Underline the important lines. Read the worksheets Join the live classes. All your doubts will be clear. For the next chapter, next topic, we will be meeting in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.